in Indianapolis still. I'm just about to head off. Gone to General American Donuts. I've got a maple bacon. It's quite different than a lot of the other ones. I love a good maple bacon. I also got a pumpkin pie flavoured latte, so we'll see how that is. Not bad. Alrighty, so here we go. Maple bacon, pumpkin pie latte from General American Donuts. So I've made it to Cincinnati, and this is the Cincinnati Union Terminal here. It's no longer used as a train station. I think it's a museum centre now, but it is an impressive building with this arch kind of shape. So I'm just going to go in and have a look, and yeah, keep moving. So is it still used as a train station?
Yeah.
So there's still a train that comes through here, is it?
One train a night, that's it.
Okay, which one's that?
It's the Cardinal route. It goes to Chicago, and it goes the other way the other night. And it goes to Dixie.
All right, I thought it didn't have any trains stop here anymore, but it's good that there's still one. Such a beautiful building. So apparently there used to be like 5 or some other huge number of train stations in the city, and in 1931 they built this station to combine all those together. It's a bit out of the city, as you can see the city's behind me here, but it's a very, very spectacular entrance to the city. So I'm in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm only going to be in Ohio for an hour or 2. I thought, seeing as I'm nearby, might as well stop in. Anyway, this is another one of the towns, another one of the cities in the US. Just put a streetcar system back in, so of course I'm going to take a little ride on the streetcar, just for fun. I'm in Cincinnati, and I'm just near the river. Now this river is the Ohio River, and over the other side of the river is Kentucky. This side is Ohio. It's not just a state border though, that's also where the Mason-Dixon line runs through. So the Mason-Dixon line is like the designation of what's south and what's not. So I'm currently in the north, and once I cross the river there into Kentucky, I'll be in the south. I've just got off in the over the Rhine neighbourhood of Cincinnati, which is a very cool part of town. That's where all the brew pubs and restaurants and stuff are. It also traditionally was where all the German settlers in the area settled, hence the name over the Rhine. Alright, so I've just gone to Skyline Chili, which is one place where you can have authentic Cincinnati chili, which is this thing here. It's spaghetti with a chili, like American chili, the chili con carne sort of thing meat, but the meat has more spices in it, so it's a bit more Eastern European, more Greek. It's a special kind of chili that they only have here where it's spiced. It's got cinnamon and things like that in it. So looking forward to trying it. It comes with these little tiny crackery things. It's very tasty. I've got my iced tea here. Now, funny thing is, the way you order these is you either ask for a 3-way, 4-way, or a 5-way. That's just how it is. So it's about the only place in the world where you order a 3-way and no one looks at you in a funny way. So I ordered a 4-way, which has beans on it. So it's spaghetti, chili, beans, and cheese. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish it all, but I'll give it a good go. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed my hour and a half, 2 hours in Cincinnati. I kind of wish I was staying a bit longer, but there are other places I need to get to, so I'm going to head off into Kentucky now. So I'm just into Kentucky, just across the border from Ohio, and there's this town called Florence, and they've got this awesome water tank. It says Florence Y'all, and it's a great way to welcome people to the south, I reckon. So I've only crossed into the south 30 minutes ago, and already the accents are so thick and southern.
Boat cars down there, and they'll be here to pick you up.
I'm here in northern Kentucky at the Ark Encounter. Behind me is a full-size replica of the Ark. Now, I don't know if you grew up going to church and Sunday school. I mean, I remember, going out and measuring out how many cubits long it was, how many cubits wide, that sort of thing. So, because I was going past this place, I thought I might as well drop in and actually have a look at a full-size replica for myself. It's one of the biggest freestanding wooden structures in the world, I believe. It's a fascinating experience, this, culturally. It's the kind of thing that you wouldn't find anywhere else but the south of the US. I'm pretty sure that the real Ark didn't have an exit to gift shop. No matter what you think about the whole Christian commercialism thing that the US seems to do well, it's still very interesting to see it. I'm not normally a big fan of this whole commercial thing myself. I still don't really know what to think about this, but it is really interesting to see such an enormous structure. I guess it's kind of like the modern equivalent of something like St. Peter's Cathedral in Rome, the Sistine Chapel, those sort of things where lavish amounts of money spent on Christian tributes. Yeah, I don't know how much, I don't really know what to feel about that either, to be honest. Yeah. This place is certainly a bit of a puzzle. I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, and I've just stopped at this place behind me called Missy's Pies. What I'm really hoping to have here in Kentucky is a Derby pie. So I don't know if it's the state pie, but it's a pretty important pie to the area. So hopefully they've got them. If not, I'll take any pie really. So I ended up getting a pie called Mayday pie, which apparently is a very Kentucky pie. It's very similar to Derby pie. So give that a go. We've got my Mayday pie here, which looks like it's got pecans and chocolate chips in it, and it's got a pretty awesome crust, nice and flaky. But yeah, you can see the crust looking nice there. Alright, it's just a nuts and chocolate and a gooey filling, kind of like a caramel. What's not to like? Mayday pie. I'm at Woodford Reserve Distillery in rural Kentucky. Absolutely beautiful. It's the first place that's been exactly as I imagined it, with these fences and the fields and the hills. It's exactly as I imagined Kentucky to look. I'm checking out this place because it's a bourbon distillery. Now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that bourbon can only be called bourbon if it comes from Kentucky.
You know what I always look for on the finish? I always look for the flavor of almonds when I drink distilled like at home, and sometimes it's as though I've just eaten a handful of almonds. And then the next time it may get nothing. You know, no almond flavor whatsoever. That's just part of the weirdness of bourbon. Part of it.
I'm now in Louisville, Kentucky, and this is one of the main cities in Kentucky, and come here because there's some good food places. I'm just going to go for a bit of a wander, have a look around. Behind me here is the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory. I believe it's the brand that they use in the baseball leagues here. Louisville is also a city built on a river which is a state border, just like Cincinnati was. And in fact, it's the same river, that's the Ohio River. It flows that way and joins up with the Mississippi. And the state that's opposite us here is actually Indiana. So if you head that way, you get to Indianapolis. Not the most attractive shorefront here. What you can't see is above me is the freeway. So, I mean, they've gone for the freeway chic look, which a lot of cities do, but many have fixed it up and made the waterfronts quite nice, but I don't think Louisville's quite there yet. Shirley May's Cafe in Louisville, and I've got myself some massive chicken wings and some delicious sides, sweet potato and corn and beans and lemonade. So